gonna take a look here towards this area of the hand, and I'm just gonna take it and slide a blue band through. So if you want to adjust and update your overalls for the straps, go ahead and do so. So I just did one strap looking like that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hide this through my bands here, or I'll do that later, but I'm just gonna go ahead and fix the other strap here now. So start from this stitch here to make it even, and I'm gonna probably do it on this stitch here, and chain 6 and go ahead and slide a slip knot through, and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this off camera, and I'll show you the final look of what to do next. How the minion looks like so far, and all we have to do now is make the goggles and add the eyes and the smile. So make the goggles, add the hair and the smile. So yeah, so this is how it looked like before, and it wasn't looking as well as I planned it to be. So now it's turning out just the way I wanted it to turn out. So now we're going to make the goggles. So I'm going to set out all these bands to the side. I will put a band count in the description box below, the exact. Super sorry about that. But anyways, we're going to create the goggles. So if you want to create the goggles, you need to decide whether you want a one-eyed minion or a two-eyed minion. So here I have a two-eye goggles, and this is how they look like. And this is how, if you add it with the safety pin eyes, this is how it turned out. And you can simply just place it on the minion looking like this. So if you see here, it turned out like that. So this kind of looks like a bob minion. So if you want to make a bob minion, it's up to you. If you do a bob minion, make sure you do like a 2 different color eyes. Anyways, if this is just going to be a simple minion. But in order to do these goggles, you're going to need to make a magic ring using white bands. So this is where your magical white bands finally get to be put into use. And you will need some gray bands. So I'm going to pull out all my gray bands. So depending whether you want a one-eyed minion or a two-eyed minion, one-eyed minion you'll need 24 bands. For a two-eyed minion you'll need 6 bands. So to begin, you're gonna make a magic ring with 6 bands. So make a cap band just like that. Take a band and slide that through. Stitch. Or single crochet, sorry about that. I do not know how to explain a magic ring. And then you're just gonna do single crochets 5 more times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which number 6 will be on your hook. And I'm gonna add a C-clip just to keep track. And this is where we are going to add the gray border around it. So if we take a look here, I did it like this. And if you want to make a two-eyed minion, you're gonna need to make another magic ring. So I'll do that real quick. So cap band of 3, do a magic ring. So basically, a magic ring is 6 stitches. And after I do this magic ring, 6 stitches, what you're going to need to do is make sure they're on the same side. So I'm going to quickly just finish this. So 4, and I need 2 more white bands. So 1, so I have 3, 4, 5. And this is my last one. So if you have, if you're making the double eye, you're gonna need to take this and just slide it through like that. Okay, and you can keep the C-clip on just to keep track of your rounds. And you want to make sure that they're pointing the same way, just kind of like this. So this is if you want a two-eyed minion. If you want a one-eyed minion, I'll show you in a bit what to do. And you're just gonna make an in around, all the way around in gray. So after sliding this band through, you're just going to insert into this stitch here and do an increase in gray. So slide it through all these loops here and do a slip stitch. So there's one, go into the back now and do a single crochet in the same stitch, just like that. And you're going to repeat this all the way around, just increasing some bands. So 1, 2, and next stitch, 1 and 2. So this is how it looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and do it on these 2 stitches, and then I'll do it on the other side and show you how to basically join them together. So I'm just going to quickly stop speaking and continue the single crochets around. And after it looks like this, you may be noticing, what if it creates a hole into the band? So like a hole like here, but what you're going to need to do is take your band here, and you're going to want to insert your hook into this stitch here. So if you take a look, you're going to insert your hook into this stitch here. So just like that. And now I'm going to slide it through and make a slip knot or a single crochet. So see how it looks like? So you may notice there's a hole again. So I'm just going to insert my hook into this stitch here where it's closer to my hook, and I'm going to do a single crochet, and then I'm going to go into this one and then do a single crochet. So see, no more hole. And now I'm going to insert into the next area here on my eye and do a single crochet all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Sorry if you hear noise again in the background. And I'm going to do a single crochet all the way around and continue till I am done hooking everything together. So yeah. And I'm going to insert my hook into this stitch here on the side. So there is no teardrop here, so I'm just inserting my hook into this stitch. So if you take a look, it looks like that. And I'm doing a single crochet. Oops, that's the wrong one. Doing a single crochet. And after that, I'm going to fix it up a bit. And here I'm going to insert my hook and do another single crochet. And this is here, right here. I'm going to join these two to get this. So I'm inserting my hook into this first stitch that we first started. And then I am going to take a band and slide it through all the loops on my hook and slip knot, so that we have something like this. Now, if you want to add, so I'll show you what to do next. So you can actually remove the C-clip. So your eyes look like this. It may look a bit weird, but don't worry, it'll look nicer once you've organized it and stuff. So what you're going to do is, if you take a look here, this is how I added it. But if you add the safety eyes, it look much neater. And if you add the normal band, like rubber bands, I'll show you how to do that real quick. If you're going to add the rubber bands, you just take a band, wrap it around your hook 3 times if you want, or 4. And so I'll probably do 4. Then you just take a single yellow band or whatever, pull that through and attach it to both ends, or I think you need a white band. Most likely you'll need a white band, and just pull that through. Then you'll take the your eye here, insert your hook into one end. So I want to insert my hook here, take this band and pull that through one end. Then you're going to reclaim it to the other side. and take this band and pull that through. So that's how you add the eye. If you had, so see, you have this, then you'll make a simple slip knot and then just attach it and pull it through the eye. So if you want to do it like that, it'd look like that. So you slip knot and then pull it through the body, and then you do chain around on both ends. Basically repeat that. So that's how you add the double eye goggle. And if you want, you can also add the eyes like this. Take a band, just slide that through, take it to the other end to the top, pull this black band through so it looks like that. If that's how you want to add the eye, you can, and then just do it with the other side, slip knot and simply hide that band through. Up to you. There's many options. You can do brown because that's what the main color of the Minion's eyes are. But if you do not want to make a double eye, it's up to you. Just make sure you hide this slip knot here hanging out. Then you just normally, if you want to add the safety eye, you'll basically pull it through the magic ring here. So it looks like that. And then you take the other end and you just push it down. But I'm not going to do that just yet because I do not want a 2-eye minion. So I made one eye. And if you want, go ahead and make the other one. So if you want, sorry. But anyways, I'm taking this band and you can push it in just like that. So when you push it in, your eyes will be like this. And if you add the other one, I'm just going to do this for an example. So this is how you do it if you want double eyes and the black chain on. So what I'm going to do, if you do your eyes like this, you have it like this and you push it into the body and then you do a black chain around. But if you're gonna do a one-eyed minion, this is normally what you do. So after this is how you make the double goggles. But if you add the normal, if you want to do a single goggle eye, so a one-eyed minion, I'm gonna quickly undo all of this and be back to show you what to do. If you want a one-eyed minion, you normally keep your magic ring just with one. And you do an increase all the way around this magic ring. So I'm going to do a slip stitch and an increase all the way around. And then after that, I will tell you what to do next. So I'm going to quickly do an increase in all the stitches and making sure I'm not skipping no stitch to do an increase. So if you do an increase, so after doing this increase, you should have a number of 12 stitches on your hook and to this piece in the goggle. So I'm going to insert my hook again to that stitch, do a single band, insert, increase here. And just careful not to pull your band super tight where you do slip knots, because then your minion will just turn a bit weird and it won't turn out right. So I'm just going to insert my hook here, single band, do that. And now you're just going to insert your hook into this first stitch and chain 6. So this will be the goggle straps. So here, if you want to add the strap, go ahead. So I'm just chaining 6 here. Actually, I might chain 8 in black. So 4 and I'll chain 1 more. And after I do that, I'm going to chain 8 on the other side. So if you're doing the double eye minion, so you're going to chain 6 on this side and 6 on this side. Or you can chain 7 on this side and 7 on this side. Up to you. So I'm getting more black bands and chain 8. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and lastly 8. Okay, so after chaining 8, you're gonna do a well, not a slip knot, but you're gonna collect both ends on the C-clip. So I like to take the C-clip and put it upside down like this, and then add it on both ends. And then add it on just like this. And now it looks like this. So you have your goggles ready, and you can place it on the Minion. So then you add the safety eye just like this. So insert it into the magic ring center, and take the clasp thing here and push it down so that you have the eye. And you want to organize your goggles up a bit and just attach it on to this band here and push it into your Minion. So it looks like that. So now we have the eye on, and you can do the same thing and just add double eyes, up to you, but I'm adding 1 today. If you want to add 2, you can do it like this one, but it has no eyes. But you add the goggles on and it should be fine. But now I'm gonna show you how to add the hair and the smile to complete the Minion. I am taking 6 bands to 7 bands, and 1 band will be for the smile, and the other 6 bands will be for the hair. So I'm just taking a look at my Minion, and I'm just simply sliding a black band through and creating a slip knot. So there's 1 strand of hair for the Minion. And I am going to be doing 6 bands. So this is 2. And this will be 3. And just careful not to collect the stuffing like I did. So there's 3 up here, and I'm going to do 3 up here also. So I'm going to do 1 right here. And 1 right here. Oops, just careful not to grab that stuffing. It's super hard trying not to grab the stuffing because you know it's there. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and add this band, my last hair strand, and just slide that through. Make a slip knot. And now you're just going to trim all these slip knots. Yes, this Minion may look a bit weird because with the stuffing sticking out, just pull the stuffing a little bit just so that you can remove it out, and it should come out just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and take a pair of scissors and cut the hair. I'm taking the hair and I'm just trimming it just like this. So cut, and I'm going to cut that, cut that, cut that, and cut that. So now you have some hair. And if it's too long, you just basically take it, measure with your finger. Careful not to cut your fingers because that'd be very bad. And I'm just going to cut that like this. So finger length, try to trim it. Now it's optional if you want to add hair. You honestly do not have to add hair. But I just figured I'd add hairs to make the Minion look more kind of realistic. Up to you. And I almost forgot about the pocket. I will show you how to add the pocket in a bit. So, yeah. I'm going to quickly finish this. And after adding the hair, this is how the hair looks like. Yay! And all we have to do is add the smile and the pocket. I think I'm going to show you guys how to add the pocket on because it'd be much easier. Just to quickly explain it through. So to make the pocket, you'll need 4 bands. 4 to 5 bands just to make the pocket itself. But you're just going to make a cap band of 3 and do a magic ring of 4. So 4 single crochets in the magic ring. So 1, 2, go back inside. 3, and last but not least, 4. So we just did 4 single crochets in the magic ring, and this will be the pocket for the minion. And if you want, you can increase it a bit by making 6. So I think I might want to increase it a bit. So I'm just going to do 6 magic rings. So I'll do 6 single crochets in the magic ring. And after doing that, I'm going to finish that up. So now we have something like this. And I am going to, before I remove my last band off my hook, I'm going to remove and make a slip knot. So it looks like this. And now what we are going to do now is take a look at the pocket and take a look at our minion. And anywhere in the body, we're going to sew this pocket together. So I'm inserting into this stitch here, taking these 2 ends here, so you should have 4 loops on your hook. Take a blue band and pull it through and make a slip knot. Insert into the next stitch towards the bottom. Insert into this chain here. And I'm going to take 2 more bands and slide that through these 4 loops and do a single crochet. So I'm just going to remove my minion real quick just so that it's easier to see. Insert my hook here and insert my hook here to this chain. Do a single crochet around. And I'm going to insert my hook into here. Sorry if you hear that noise, that's my sister. She's playing with slime. So anyways, now I'm going to slide that through and do a single crochet. And finally, I'm going to insert my hook into this stitch here. Take the last band here, the one that's near the slip knot, do a single crochet, but before you close that single crochet off, you're going to want to do a slip knot. And sorry again for the noise. Just do a simple slip knot and pull this band through, this slip knot band through, and go ahead and hide the slip knot, just like that. And go ahead and hide this slip knot here. So I'm just going to pull it through the pocket just to hide it up. And it looks like that. And now I'll show you how to attach the smile for your minion. After I added the overalls on, I am going to add the smile. So I'm just inserting my hook into 3 stitches towards the mouth. And I'm going to, so it's in between the in between the overalls and the eye. So I'm just going to take a band, a black band, and pull it through these 3 loops. Reclaim, and be careful you don't pull the stuffing. Go ahead and take a yellow band and slide that through. And slip knot. And go ahead and adjust these bands up a bit. Just make sure you don't collect that stuffing. And turn it a bit and just add it. Hide the slip knot. And you should see the smile is forming. So, he may not look like he's smiling, but if you want, you can just pull on the smile. Just make sure you don't pull on the slip knot. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and re-hide the slip knot and pull that through. If you pull the slip knot, just kind of push it in with the pencil. Should be just fine. And this is how you make the minion, yay! So I finished creating this minion. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you haven't already, be sure to use these hashtags here. I will be updating you guys with the band amount, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been a long-awaited video, and I haven't done a Loomigurumi tutorial in a while now. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more green videos like this. And if you haven't already, be sure to make make the minion. You can either use it in dark or light blue pants. Either way, they both will look just fine. And I lost the other goggles, so I do not know exactly where they are. But anyways, I might find it at the end of this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video on making the minion. So yeah, anyways, I thought this would look like a much cuter version compared to this version. It was kind of small, but I wanted to make it a tad bit bigger just so it looks fine. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This goes great with the Agnes and the Minion and it goes great with the Agnes and the Unicorn. If you guys haven't already, be sure to make these. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! And be sure to subscribe to become part of the Minion Loom squad. So I will see you in my next video. Bye!